Well, I mean, that's the thing. Why would they be wanting to silence free speech? I mean, does the president know about that? He's the leader of free speech. Does he know about that? I mean, there's a lot of Gemini love in the cards, so I mean, you don't think he's against free speech, do you? You don't think he had a hand in attempted assassination of the Earth Angel, do you? I don't think he would do that. I mean, do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, right? That's what it is. That's what it is. And I mean, I don't know about divine protection on rockets and cars. I mean, Cancer Chariot, it just smells kind of musky to me. I don't know. I think anyone doing spell work on cars, that just, I don't know, obviously happened to me as well. And I mean, you girls told me that. So if two shall see, so shall it be. And I mean, if they could do it to me, they could absolutely do it to Cancer Chariots. So that's what it is. Oh well, I mean, it's new level, new devils. Absolutely. I mean, you've got 6 on the 3D timeline that I've left behind because, I mean, they're illusions. You learn one positive, one negative. And I mean, if they lie, they will be lied to. If they cheat, they will be cheated. And we have to remove all of those relationships that only revolve around money. Because, I mean, honestly, how are you going to heal if you can't afford it? Come on now. Especially when it's self healing. I mean, you can't afford the time. You can't afford to pay attention long enough to do any self healing, self development, and it requires self motivation and all of those things that they just never told you. They just never told you. And I mean, I agree. I agree with the girls that an earth angel would swoop in after defeating 6 devils, and it wasn't really that hard. I mean, the twin flame aspect, that's what it is. I mean, her 11-year-old Leo had to tell me she was married. It's just what it is. And then you got, Brian Scott. The first is always the last. The first is always the last, and that's what it is. I mean, his last name, I guess he came first. I don't know. I got no idea, but lo and behold, lo and behold, and I mean, you got Victor Otto. It's another, and that's the flamboyant personal trainer Capricorn Devil that Angel Moon was talking about, right? I mean, that's what she was talking about, but I'm sure it was him. He's attached to a Sagittarius, and we know Sagittarius went to Greece. So that's what it is. I love gossiping with you girls. I do. I do. Those who gossip will be gossiped about. And it's what it is. It's the game of life and how to play it. And, this would be the day of completion. It'd be 19, and that's a 10. So we just want to go ahead and finish this round before we step into the next portals. Because, I mean, you have to wait for divine right time to solidify. The information comes in divine right time. And, I mean, I haven't even listened to Linda likes tarot because we know that love always wins, but she only likes tarot. But anyway, she did say they just don't want free speech, and I can't figure that out. Do you think the devil has something to do with that? Do you think the devil's trying to silence the divine? That's what it is. We just want to silence the devil tenfold. It's just what it is. I mean, you forgive them and you let them go. By forgiving them, you activate their karma. That's why they tell you, you don't have to forgive. No, the forgiveness is for me. The forgiveness is for me. My energy is different than theirs. When I forgive them and I forgive myself, that's a positive. And your blessings come in threes. Forgiving them, forgiving myself, and then bam, their karma activates. Which is a blessing. I mean, all karmic lessons are absolutely a blessing. So, as we move forward, Pisces, it would be. It would be 6 Capricorn Devils because we played David and Goliath on the way down to Florida, and I don't know what David's up to. I know he falls off of roofs and shit from karma, so it's just what it is. It's just what it is. And then we've got the military Capricorn devil witch tied to the Gemini and the Illuminati tied to Slow County, and that's what it is. That's what it is. It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. That's what it is. There is no better feeling on this planet than hearing what's the chatter Larasha say. Well, Ra's on foot chasing. That's the Pisces sun. Pisces with the eye Ra. Chasing demons on foot. And I mean, you would expect a paranormal INFJ after they've told you over and over and over again, even if they're right 99.9% of the time, chances are people can't understand the information because they can't see in the astral like we can. And that's fine. That's fine. You tell them, and they can't see it, and they got to see it to believe it, as usual. But that's what it is. Energy never lies. Energy never lies. And let's see, one. Oh, my son. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of karma they're getting into, but, the wrong dad died before Thanksgiving, and you girls were able to point that out. When tarot can point out a specific death on a specific day, and it being the wrong dad, it would absolutely be the persecution of 888 Redeemer consciousness. That's what it is. I mean, you're either redeeming positive karma or you're redeeming negative karma. It's Life Path 8 karma. Sometimes you're the Earth Angel, sometimes you're the devil, I would guess. I mean, hell, I don't know how life works. You tell me. It's energy. I mean, energy is energy. Positive and negative. And chances are, if you're the negative feminine, you have to do positive things because a negative and a positive equal up positive. So it's just what it is. It's just what it is. Y'all starting to figure it out now? They've been trying. Who have they been trying to stop? The devil or the Earth Angel? That's the question. That's the question. I mean, have they just been letting the devil run amok? Has the devil just been running amok everywhere? It's okay. It's okay. They're either in their passion or their toxicity or their business. They're either minding their business, they're minding their toxicity, or they're minding their marriage. And sometimes it's all three. But 2 out of 3 is not bad. 2 out of 3 is not bad. You can remove the toxicity. It's just what it is. And in one of those manners of each unfolding. However, no, I mean, one of those painful truths. One of those painful truths that you girls were talking about coming out would be, that most of those competitions with the love spells and the glamoring, those were married people. Those were clout chasing, gold digging. That's what it was. So I'm not concerned about any of that. I'm just doing me. But I mean, it is alarming. It is alarming to think that, going over into the 5D timeline and leaving everyone over in 3D good and bad. I mean, I would say people being possessed by demons, that would be bad on the 3D. I would say it is. And, Heavenly Heather, she is kind of heavenly, but we'll leave that alone. She said it herself that, they throw these boulders at Pisces and the spell work. And it just bounces right off of me and goes back somewhere. I mean, I'm not concerned about where it goes back to. No one was concerned about throwing it at me, so I guess I really have to be concerned about it going back. Anyway, having that energetic education, having that energetic practice came in pretty handy. Because, I mean, I don't know if they're doing spiritual warfare amongst the religious groups. I mean, even those praying, even those protected by the Most High. I mean, come on now. They got me with the voodoo doll, and I was protected. So, I don't know how that's going to work out for others if they continue up their evil ways. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. And I'm sure they want me to be quiet, but I could not tell you. Why does tarot get to talk about it, but they want the individual it happened to be quiet? why do these ladies get to just freely talk about it, but then the teacher with the business and the energy ascended master, whatever they're talking about that left everybody behind in their karmic sickness. It's just what it is. Did they work for instant healing results? I mean, that's what we have to ask ourselves. The instant healing results are available. You just have to work for them. So if you don't work for them, you don't get them. I mean, it's what it is. You got to work for the results. I mean, I don't know what did they have you guys sitting around just kind of attracting things to your door? Because I mean, my ask and receive is pretty much like that. But I would much rather two to see so that it shall be. Because that's a blessing for the person that told the truth. It's a blessing for me that I didn't have to tell the truth and someone not believe me again. And then fucking New Mexico goes up in fire next, I guess, or no, it was water restrictions. That's right. City of Angels is on fire. It's the water restrictions in New Mexico. It's just what it is. And they say everywhere the earth angel goes, it just kind of invokes, the divine protection's not there anymore. Isn't that what y'all are saying? Once the divine protection isn't there anymore, then karma can do its thing. It's just what it is. I don't know. And I mean, all you tarot readers keep telling me that I need to go on another vacation. Does that mean my community needs to catch water restrictions like New Mexico, or the City of Angels on fire? Is that what needs to happen for Smith County Justice? Is that what it is? I don't know. You girls know an awful lot more than I do. It's just what it is. However, I mean, you've got 6 Devil Capricorns all off in the cards. And I saw one comment. By a Pisces. But, I mean, that's always my concern. Is, do they have receipts? Do they have a business? And I'm sure out of 8 billion, with only 0.04% being male, that they were able to duplicate that energy and just jump in. That's what it is. I'm not concerned about it. You girls are telling me that they're going to be sick with karma, and by conscious choice. And I mean, that's got to be rough. I've never been sick where I enjoyed it or chose it consciously. I just don't understand that. That's okay. A lot of this shit about being human I don't understand. And y'all keep telling people that Pisces, Sun, Leo rising, Gemini moon is an alien. You keep saying alien, and an awful lot of star seeds coming into the planet. So it's what it is. I just kind of walked into this in the Hooters, and there's a lot of that owl energy. A lot of that wise owl, ancient soul energy. Walking around in a Scotty Snatcher. Anyway, it's just what it is. We had to snatch a Scotty. It's just a vehicle. It's just a spaceship. Did they really expect me to go crazy like last time? Like last time they went to Crease and paid for the black magic? Did they? Because I mean, I got arrested last time and absolutely lost my mind. Did they really want me to do that again this time? Wow, that's crazy. Who do you think did that? Do we know? Do we know? Because I mean, I can match that Sagittarius to Aaron Doughty, and then when I look, I mean, he's been to Greece recently, so I don't know. And I mean, it's all about the money with them. So I mean, I don't know. I think people would do anything for money, to be honest. It's just what it is. Hey, they'd bribe judges and attorneys. I mean, that's what you said. You said they would bribe judges and attorneys, and I mean, we've got the young energy reader in Chicago that named an attorney in my town. So I mean, I don't know if that is a demonic issue or not. A lot of religious culture around here. I'm in the Bible Belt, kind of like a notch. It's like a notch of the belt. Just what it is. Just another notch in the belt. But I mean, that is going to be kind of interesting. It's going to be interesting to see because I mean, if we had the human trafficking issue in New Mexico, and now they're having water restrictions. I mean, that's what they said, but who are they? And I did go quite. I walked from the top of California to the bottom. I walked it, a lot of it, a lot of that shit. I was on foot. With Raja talking about Raj chasing demons. Anyway, I mean, City of Angels is on fire now, so I guess the demons got what karma had for them. I guess, hell, I wasn't there. I didn't start the forest fire in the City of Angels. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. But now this whole aspect of, trying to stop a healing business and, individual going through a death and a rebirth, now that they have to go through that same process without divine protection, and I mean, Heavenly Heather, and she is heavenly, we'll just leave that alone. She even said it. She said it because I heard her say to everybody, to all her subscribers, I heard her say, number one, they think I'm an alien, and it's a near-death experience. No telling what rode in on the universal life force energy like a Taurus horse. There's a lot of that Trojan horse energy all off in the cards too. So I mean, it's what it is. One man army, I guess. It's just what it is. My question is though, who are all of these tarot readers talking about? Where is this person? Has anyone sent a thank you card for finding the devil? Flowers, phone call. Is this individual even in your reality? Because now, 13 Moon says we have jumped dimensions over into the fifth dimension. And Pisces just kind of walks between the worlds. So if Pisces is walking between the worlds, can the 3D or the 5D find that individual? That's what it is. I mean, being secluded by the divine white light, and it is heaven's divine comfort. But it's a question because, I mean, there's lots of questions to ask, lots of questions to answer, and generally people just don't care. But now Heavenly Heather said they would be getting possessed by demons. So look around, even though we're in the dark and the light. I mean, I guess if you're in the dark with the demon, that would be triggering. It'd be triggering. Just look over at them. Do they look triggered? Do they look scared of the dark? Do they? They say the earth angels are more terrifying than the devil, but I don't believe that shit. I don't believe any of that. I believe the city of angels on fire is more terrifying than the devil. That's what it is. It's just what it is. Anyway, it'll always the truth will come out because it's all they want is money, and I don't know anything about that shit. I know nothing about money. If I did, I wouldn't tell you. And if you were prepared for the new digital financial system, I may tell you. I may. It just depends on if you're prepared or not, I guess, or needing to get prepared. I mean, either way, we can always change it up. But now this trying to rob the divine, that's alarming. Did you guys really let the devil do that? Did y'all let the devil rob the divine? The fuck? What kind of humans are we dealing with? Letting the devil rob shit. Well, the devil doesn't rob an empty house, so that's what it is. I've been giving a lot of shit away. Throwing a lot of shit away too, because I just like to throw shit away. And I heard another one of the girls, man, I love this gossip and shit. I heard another one of the girls, she said, hang on, get this. She said, I don't know, I forgot what she said. You probably had to have been there. It's just one of those you would have had to have been there moments, I guess. Oh no, some privileged lady shit. that wanted to stop the Pisces with paranormal healing ability. And that's what it is. I mean, why would you want to stop the one with the paranormal healing abilities? That didn't really do anything to give me more time to heal. Oh, yeah, well, she said that, they wanted to keep Pisces away from self-love. Why would you do that? I was loving myself through voodoo attacks and spell work and all that other shit that's going back on them tenfold. And it is kind of funny because, she said that that bright white ass aura that you see in my kitchen, that just kind of cleans everything I walk past. So whatever kind of haunting, whatever kind of entities, whatever kind of negative energy is going back on them tenfold, it, basically I cleanse that shit just walking by it. I mean, it makes Walmart shoppers knock the applesauce off the shelf, makes waitresses drop the honey, and that was kind of cool. It is kind of shocking because it hits them unconsciously. It's just what it is. It's kind of like a reversal. It's a reversal of what Personality Hacker Podcast says about the INFJ. So if you go to Personality Hacker Podcast, INFJ, type it BICE between timestamp 12 minutes and 15 minutes, they say it. They say it that an INFJ can be sitting in a restaurant and like 2 tables down, and this is what they say, like 2 tables down, someone will be feeling a very strong feeling of emotion, a very strong angry frequency. And it just gets warmed over to us, or we have to take that shit on against our free will at that. So that's where the INFJ shield comes in, because it gives you the ability to feel comfy in your own skin. But the best part is when you call down white light into that bubble, it sends that frequency back onto them tenfold. And it is enough to make them drop the honey. Or knock the applesauce off the shelf. It's like the Uno reversal card. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And it's 2,500-year-old information, so it's nothing new. Right, Reiki is 2,500 years old, so it's just what it is. They say it was the healing power of the mystic Jesus, and I don't know why y'all keep talking about persecuting Jesus. I mean, they've been trying to take 316 out for months while y'all just sat there and watched, is what it is. Y'all been watching the devil talk shit about Jesus for, I don't know. And I mean, it's a conscious thing, Christ consciousness. Even the Buddhists know that. Your heart chakra, it's called the Christ heart consciousness. That's what it is. It's the electromagnetic energy that comes out of your heart. Keeps your blood flowing, all that fun stuff, all that miracle shit that runs your body, have no idea how it works. Yeah, that's what it is. It was so much fun with this. It's just what it is. And I would think, if Jesus were to reappear on the planet right now, that shit would be an alien miracle. But what do I know? There's 144,000 of us, so they can't really get us all this time. I guess. I don't know. Would they try? Would you let them? Would you let them? I mean, because you obviously just kick back and let them try to persecute one on YouTube while I made fun of them for a couple months. Not a reader you can go to is like, fucking Pisces, you're not crazy. Your intuition's been on point the whole time. And I keep thinking, well, what Pisces? Have they been trying to sacrifice all of you? That's a pretty strong energy, Pisces. My question is, which Pisces with the business were they going for? Because all the Pisces I talk to don't really have a business. Or they're in school, or, they're doing everything except an entrepreneur. With a bunch of investments that, Pisces just doesn't ask about. So, fuck, I just don't share them with them. Pisces has to move in silence. And Pisces just ain't moving, so it's what it is. I don't have to do anything, so it's just what it is. spend my time chasing devil Capricorns, I guess. And I already found 6 of them, which worked out perfectly for a pentagram. Do 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 do, and I guess that kind of activated the third dimension hell on Earth, while Pisces just kind of goes over to the 5D. That's what it is. Pisces, you have a new world to ascend into. Okay, great. How did Pisces do that? That's my question. If Pisces, because you got every tarot reader talking about Pisces has ascended to the new dimension, cool. Which one did that? Because all of the information I see, they're talking about the masculine Pisces got left behind because it was trying to do everything it could to stop the negative feminine Pisces, which would be me. I'm negative feminine mutable 316 that found the twin flame. And it's what it is. I mean, now you've got, and I understand as a QHHT practitioner doing past life regressions that finding your twin flame on this planet is fucking astronomically impossible. So anytime I hear someone, I found my twin flame, the first thing I want to know is, how do you know? I mean, everyone is a soulmate, but until you see that birth chart and that shit's mirrored, there's a mirror effect. It's mirrored. Until you see that, then fucking you just think these things. Been in an illusion. Unless, every tarot reader talking about a twin flame connection. Great. How many Pisces are in that connection? Because I separated from that shit. I left it in the 3D and ascended to another dimension. I mean, you can't deny that shit. I'm getting knocks on the wall, all kinds of weird shit while they're getting haunted. They're getting haunted in hell on earth with demon possessions and all that weird shit. The fucking black magic backfires that don't affect me in this dimension. Pisces, that shit doesn't even affect you. Why, yes, tarot reader, I know that. I'm not on their timeline anymore. I told him that. You told him that. Fucking, and if we both told him that, fucking, did they listen? Because that's the question. If we both told them, did they even listen? Or are they still trying to figure out what both of us told them? I'm having so much fun with this shit. All right, guys. Enjoy. I'm going back into meditation. I'm cracking up at this shit. That's what it is. Leave your comments, because, I mean, everybody's just kind of getting their fucking egos handed to them and their asses thrown into the wind, and that's what it is. And I bet the sun comes out where I'm at tomorrow. Unless I fucking walk off on vacation and karma strikes. I mean, it's what it is. I don't know. Let's go back and listen to all the tarot readers with, and I can't even say that they have everything but my name in their mouth, because the one in Canada said my fucking name. So once they say your name and, describe your boathouse sanctuary and tell you to let everybody feel the bend, well, it's pretty much just letting them feel the bend of the 3D split. That's what it is. And I still have that question, because, they're trying to silence Pisces. They're trying to block Pisces. Okay, well, first off, Pisces would have to have a platform instead of watching someone on a platform. 2, Pisces would have had to have found the Capricorn devil, and I did that shit, 6 of them. I made absolutely sure I found 6 of them by name, in case you didn't believe me. Who can say that shit? You know what, Ralph Smart? He's talking about the 3D to 5D split. Cool. Did he find? He's married, so we know he didn't find a twin flame. And if he did, was it Brian Scott or Victor Otto? which one of those twin flames would be Ralph Smart's? Because I know they talk about that twin flame shit a lot. Where's their proof? It's just what it is. Just what it is. And I'm sure that's going to be a painful truth for people to accept or understand, but fucking prove me wrong. That's all I'm asking. because it's, they're only worried about their image and their money and da 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 da, trying to stop the healer and da 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 da, so their truths don't come out and da 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 da. And then I speak the truth and I'm looked at like the bad guy. Do you want them to speak their truth even if their voice shakes? I mean, isn't that what they're supposed to do? That's what it is. I mean, what group was it going to be a horrible truth that you would find out, even a painful truth, because you'd be looking at the individual a different way? Were they trying to stop a twin flame journey? Did they do anything to help it, or were they trying to stop it? Because we know that Brian Scott and Teal Swan had the trauma bond shit. Was that to was that to cause difficulty in a divine union? Because they're all sold their soul to the devil for the stage. Is that what it is? I'm just trying to figure out who's got the demon attachments, who's having the love spells backfire on them, who's having the glamour spells backfire on them. Because to me, those are all demonic attachments I remove with Reiki. That's how you clear blocks. Reiki to remove attachments. Reiki for addiction. Reiki for fucking tooth pain. Tell me when you get a toothache, that shit's a demon. Good night. Namaste.